Okay, so for what we're working on today, we're going to be working on factors and making sure that you guys are good on factors and multiples. And we worked on that. We worked on that yesterday. So um, in order to get here, what I want you to do is I want you to go to khanacademy.org, open up Chrome or Safari or whatever browser you've got. Um, Go to khanacademy.org. Make sure that you're logged in. Make sure that you're logged in. and uh, and then I want you to go over here where it says courses. And the course we need today is not actually on here, so we have to go to where it says See All Math. Under here, high school and college, we need to click See All Math. Okay? I want you to go ahead and click that, and once you get there, you'll see this thing that starts off with early math and kindergarten and first grade. Khan Academy is great, and it has everything. If you feel that you're weak, you can go back and you can start working extra on other stuff. But we're going to try to find this course here, pre-algebra. Pre-algebra. Let's see how far down is that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, that's kind of confusing. Let's go early math, kindergarten, first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, arithmetic, basic geometry, then pre-algebra. And I want you to go ahead and click on where it says pre-algebra up in there. And then the unit we're going to be working on today is factors and multiples. So that's the first unit in pre-algebra. So I wanted to go ahead and work on that. We took that unit test yesterday and we kind of worked on some stuff. So some of you are looking, most of you are looking okay. Um, but uh, but I want to make sure that this is the thing that we absolutely have to have. So we're going to look at making three groups today. And today I'm going to call them group one, group two, group three, based on the quiz here. So, but I want you guys to identify. So I want you to come in here and above where it says quiz one, I want you to look and see if you've got mostly full here. See, I've got a couple of empty ones in here, so I should probably be working on this one. But if you're mostly full, if everything has almost all full or completely full, then you don't need to work in group one. But if you have some that are empty or half full, then you need to work in group one. So if you see some things, see some bars that are half full or empty, I want you to raise your hand now. Raise your hand and look around the room and see who's going to be your helpers today. So you guys are in this together, and you guys can ask each other questions and help each other. Okay? So put your hands down. If you're not in group one, and you go down to here to where it says quiz two, and you look at these four four skills here. That's right, four. Look at these four skills here. If there are some of them that are empty or half full, I want you to raise your hand now, and you're going to be in group two. Again, the stuff before quiz one, you're in group one. If you're not in group one and you have some problems here, you should be in group two. Okay. Now for group three, we need to go out, and group three is in a unit called Roots, Roots. Show it to you. I'm loading a little bit slowly here. So here we've got roots, exponents, and scientific notation. So um, for that, I want you to go ahead and start looking around at square roots and cube roots and see if you can do those. There are some videos on them, intro to square roots, and then you'll do this square roots, or intro to cube roots, and then you'll do this cube roots. I want you to work on those couple. If you can go down here to roots of decimals and fractions and stuff like that, if you're that good, you can kind of move ahead a little bit and get some extra work on there. So So those are the three things that I want everybody to be working on. I'll go over them one more time. So we're gonna the main thing we need to work on today is factors and multiples. So if you have a problem with this stuff before quiz one, you're in group one, and I need you to work on that. If you have if you have a problems with anything before quiz two, I want you to fix that. If you're in group one and you finish all this stuff, you can go ahead and move on to the next stuff in group two. Okay. And if you are all good on factors and multiples, and if we look over here, factors and multiples, and your health bar is up, at 90, 95, 100% over here, then what I want you to do is I want you to go down to where it says roots and exponents. Roots and exponents. And I want you to work on square roots and cube roots. Square roots and cube roots. So that's our job for today. And I will give you some time on the clock.